chosen one, someone is coming to your door with a surprise that changes everything. I am telling you plainly that this means a real shift is about to cross the threshold of your life, and if you listen carefully, you will not miss the blessing hidden in it. Someone is coming to your door with a surprise that changes everything, because I have arranged an encounter that will redirect your path, heal a wound, and open a door you thought was sealed forever. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not treat it as ordinary, because what I am revealing is precious and time-sensitive, and your heart must be ready to receive it. If you believe I am speaking over your life right now, comment, Amen. This is not about random chance or luck. It is about my hand moving behind the scenes to bring a turning point straight to where you live. When I say someone is coming to your door, I am not only speaking about wood and hinges, I am speaking about access to your world, your peace, your private prayers. I have seen the nights you cried quietly and the mornings you woke up tired of waiting for change. I am telling you that I have appointed a person, a call, an opportunity, a knock that carries the answer you have been whispering to me about. Within the next season, what approaches you will confront your fear and also confirm your favor. If you trust that I am able to orchestrate what you cannot see, comment 1212. This surprise will not arrive to harm you, even if it first feels unfamiliar or overwhelming. I am not sending confusion, I am sending alignment. You have been feeling as though nothing is moving, as if you are stuck in the same place, repeating the same prayers. I am breaking that cycle, and the change will not begin far away, it will begin at your door. Before we go deeper, if your heart feels stirred and you sense that this word is for you, like the video. The reason I speak so directly is because you have been doubting your position as chosen. You have compared yourself to others and wondered why doors opened for them while yours stayed closed. I allowed some doors to stay shut because they were not aligned with your future. Now I am bringing a knock that is timed, measured, and designed for your growth. This is why you must listen until the end, because I am preparing your mind to recognize what is coming. The surprise that changes everything will not only shift your circumstances, it will reshape how you see yourself. You have carried labels that were never placed on you by me. You have accepted limits that were spoken by people who could not see your destiny. When this person arrives, they will reflect back to you a possibility you forgot you had. I will use their presence to remind you that you are favored, protected, and watched over. I am not speaking in riddles to confuse you. I am telling you that the change is tangible. It may come as an offer, a reconciliation, a partnership, or even a sudden apology that frees your heart. The door represents readiness. When the knock comes, I do not want you hiding behind fear or suspicion. I want you grounded in my peace so that you can open the door without trembling. You have asked me for confirmation that I am near. This is one of those confirmations. I do not always announce what I am doing, but this time I am warning you gently so you can prepare emotionally and spiritually. Clean your heart of bitterness. Release the resentment that has been sitting in the corner of your spirit. The one who is coming will not carry the same energy that hurt you before. You are chosen, not because you are perfect, but because I have marked you for purpose. The enemy tried to isolate you, so you would believe no one good was coming. I am breaking that lie. The surprise will reveal that I have been weaving connections on your behalf. Even when you thought you were forgotten, I was arranging introductions and divine intersections. Do not underestimate a simple knock. In your past, you ignored opportunities because you felt unworthy. This time, I am strengthening your confidence. When the moment arrives, you will sense a calm assurance that this is not random. I will give you discernment to know the difference between distraction and destiny. The change may also challenge you to let go of what has been familiar. Sometimes you cling to the known, even when it no longer nourishes you. The person at your door will represent a shift from survival to growth. You have survived long enough. Now I am calling you into expansion. Understand this clearly. I am not promising a life without tests. What I am promising is that this surprise is part of a larger answer to your prayers. You asked me for movement. You asked me for relief. You asked me to show you that you are seen. This is how I respond. You have been in a quiet preparation season. It felt lonely and slow, but it was necessary. I was shaping your character so you would not mishandle the blessing when it arrived. I was building your resilience so that sudden change would not overwhelm you. When the door opens, you will realize that the waiting was not wasted. There are things that must end so new things can begin. The knock at your door will mark a boundary between your old chapter and your new one. I will not force you to step forward, but I will make the invitation clear. The choice to receive will still be yours. I am speaking to the part of you that almost gave up, the part that felt invisible, the part that wondered if you were overlooked. You are not overlooked. You are strategically positioned. The one who is coming has been on a journey too, and our paths are about to intersect by my design. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. Hold on to my peace in the days ahead. Prepare your heart for gratitude instead of suspicion. I am not sending you backward. I am sending you forward. The surprise that changes everything is not chaos. It is alignment with what I have spoken over your life from the beginning. The one who is coming has been positioned by my hand, even if they do not fully understand it yet. I have been shaping both of you in separate places, so that when the meeting happens, it will not be accidental but purposeful. You must prepare your heart now, not when you hear the sound at your door. Preparation is not panic. Preparation is alignment with my peace. Release the fear that whispers that every surprise brings pain. I am not repeating your past. I am interrupting it. The surprise that changes everything may first look simple. It may look like an ordinary visit, an unexpected call, a conversation that begins casually. Do not be deceived by the simplicity. I often wrap my greatest shifts in ordinary moments so that only those who are spiritually awake will recognize them. Stay awake in spirit, not anxious in mind. You have been asking me to restore what was lost. In some areas, I will restore through this encounter. In other areas, I will replace what was lost with something stronger. The person approaching your door carries a key you did not know you needed. That key unlocks opportunity, clarity, or healing that has been waiting for the right timing. There are habits you must lay down before this meeting. Stop rehearsing rejection in your mind. Stop assuming you will be misunderstood. I have already gone ahead of you and softened what once felt hardened. The ground is not as hostile as you imagine. I am cultivating it. The reason this changes everything is because it shifts your direction, not just your mood. You have been circling around certain patterns for years. The knock breaks that circle. It introduces movement. I am pulling you out of repetition and into progression. You are chosen. And being chosen does not mean being isolated forever. It means being strategically placed. I have not kept you alone to punish you. I have kept you separate to refine you. When this new connection forms, you will bring wisdom from your solitude into a shared space. Guard your humility when the blessing arrives. Do not let pride whisper that you earned this alone. I am the one who sustained you when no one saw your struggle. I am the one who closed doors that would have destroyed you. When this door opens, acknowledge that my protection carried you here. Some of you fear that the surprise could be negative. I am not sending harm disguised as hope. I am not confusing you with mixed signals. The peace you feel as you hear these words is a confirmation. I speak with clarity. I move with intention. You will notice small signs leading up to the moment, a sense of anticipation, a subtle shift in your environment. Conversations that begin pointing you toward readiness. Do not ignore these hints. I am gently preparing your awareness so the arrival does not shock you. The one who comes may also need courage. They may have hesitated before approaching you. They may have struggled with doubt about whether they would be welcomed. I am strengthening them too. This encounter is mutual blessing, not one-sided dependence. Understand that change often feels uncomfortable at first. Your routine may be interrupted. Your schedule may adjust. I am asking you to remain flexible. The blessing cannot settle into a life that refuses to make room for it. If the knock comes at an inconvenient time, do not dismiss it out of irritation. Some of my greatest breakthroughs arrive when you least expect them. I am not bound by your timetable. I work in moments that reveal my sovereignty. You have been praying for evidence that you are seen. This is evidence. I am attentive to details others overlook. I know your address, not just physically but emotionally. I know where you have built walls and where you secretly hope someone will knock. When the door opens, listen carefully. Words will carry meaning beyond surface conversation. You will sense confirmation in your spirit. Trust that inner peace. It is my voice guiding you quietly. This shift will ripple into other areas of your life. Financial doors may follow relational ones. Creative doors may follow emotional healing. I rarely move in isolation. When I start a change, it touches multiple layers of your story. You have endured seasons where every knock brought disappointment. That history has made you cautious. Caution is not wrong, but do not let it become a prison. I am not repeating old chapters. I am writing a new one. The enemy tried to convince you that nothing good would ever find you at your door. I am overturning that lie. Goodness is not lost on you. Favor is not allergic to your life. You are not forgotten in the crowd. The surprise also carries responsibility. You must respond with integrity. Do not manipulate what I bring. Do not rush ahead of my guidance. Walk step by step, listening as I lead. There will be a moment when you realize that everything could have stayed the same if this person had not come. That realization will humble you. It will remind you how fragile and beautiful timing is. I orchestrate timing with precision. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. I want you to release the narrative that says you always have to chase opportunity. This time, opportunity approaches you. This time, you are the address that destiny visits. Receive that with gratitude, not disbelief. Even if the surprise feels small in the beginning, do not measure it prematurely. Seeds look small before they become trees. Conversations look brief before they become partnerships. I grow things steadily. I am asking you to forgive quickly if past wounds attempt to resurface. Do not project old pain onto new possibility. The one who comes is not the one who hurt you. Separate those stories. Your chosen status is not about superiority, it is about purpose. I have assignments for you that require connection, not isolation. This knock is part of preparing you for what lies ahead. Stay rooted in prayer as the days unfold. Speak to me about your fears openly. I am not offended by your honesty. I strengthen those who admit their vulnerability. The change that comes will not erase your personality, it will refine it. It will highlight strengths you doubted. It will soften edges that were hardened by survival. You are stepping into a season where access replaces barriers, where conversation replaces silence, where growth replaces stagnation. The door is a symbol, but the transformation is real. Trust that I am guarding you, even in the excitement. Not every surprise in life is from me, but this one carries my peace. You will know it by the steadiness in your spirit. Do not rush to tell everyone about what is happening. Protect the early stages. Let roots grow deep before exposing them to every opinion. I am cultivating something sacred. The knock is closer than you think. Do not let impatience make you restless. Continue living faithfully. Continue working diligently. Continue loving sincerely. When it happens, breathe. Open the door with calm confidence. I am with you in that moment, just as I have been with you in every quiet season before it. You have been trained through delay. Every closed door strengthened your discernment. Every disappointment sharpened your ability to recognize what is genuine. Now that something genuine approaches, you will not receive it with desperation, but with maturity. That maturity is part of the blessing. The person who is coming carries more than a simple surprise. They carry alignment with your next chapter. I have seen how you wrestled with loneliness, how you questioned whether connection was still possible for you. I allowed those seasons to deepen your roots so that when companionship or partnership arrives, you will not cling out of fear, but stand firm in confidence. This encounter will reveal how much you have grown. There was a time when you would have opened the door too quickly or shut it too harshly. Now you have balance. Now you have patience. Now you have boundaries formed by wisdom rather than hurt. Do not confuse this moment with your past cycles. I am not bringing you back to an old pattern. I am interrupting repetition with purpose. What stands at your door has been filtered by my protection. I have removed what would harm you and refined what would help you. Some of you sense that this could relate to restoration. It may be a restored relationship, but it will not be a restored dysfunction. If I bring something back, it will return changed. I do not recycle brokenness, I transform it. Others will experience this as a brand new introduction. Someone you have never met will feel strangely familiar. That familiarity is spiritual recognition. I weave connections that resonate beyond surface conversation. You have prayed for clarity. This surprise brings clarity. It will expose where you belong and where you no longer fit. It will highlight the difference between distraction and destiny. Pay attention to how your spirit feels when the interaction begins. I am also preparing you for the responsibility that follows. When life shifts, you cannot remain in the same mindset. If opportunity knocks, you must be ready to step through it. If healing knocks, you must be willing to release the pain you have carried like armor. I know that armor made you feel safe. It protected you from further disappointment. But armor also limits closeness. I am asking you to loosen it. not recklessly, but intentionally. You are no longer fighting the same battles. This change will ripple outward. Your confidence will grow, your decisions will sharpen, your daily routine will adjust to accommodate growth. You will look back and realize that this single knock set many other events in motion. Do not be afraid of momentum. You prayed for movement. When movement comes, welcome it. Do not shrink back into comfort simply because it is familiar. I have watched you compare yourself to others who seemed to receive blessings sooner. I was not ignoring you. I was preparing something specific for you. What is meant for you could not be given to someone else. The surprise may challenge your schedule. It may require sacrifice. It may stretch your capacity. Growth always stretches before it strengthens. Trust that I will not stretch you beyond what I sustain. You are not stepping into this alone. My presence does not withdraw once the door opens. I remain with you in every conversation, every decision, every new step. Lean on me when excitement mixes with uncertainty. There will be a moment of realization when you understand that this was the turning point. You will see how your old fears lost power. You will recognize how your prayers were answered in a way you did not expect but desperately needed. I am not only changing your external circumstances, I am changing your internal narrative. The voice that once told you that you were overlooked will grow quiet. A new voice of confidence will rise. Do not rush the unfolding. Let each stage breathe. Let each conversation deepen naturally. You do not need to force what I have already ordained. The one who comes may also carry their own scars. Approach them with compassion. You are not meeting perfection. You are meeting purpose. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. This shift also exposes who truly supports you. As your life begins to change, some people may distance themselves. Do not chase those who choose to leave. I am clearing space. I am positioning you for elevation that requires healthy connection. Isolation was a classroom, not a permanent address. Now you are graduating into partnership and shared growth. If doubt tries to creep in, return to my peace. Remember the calm assurance you felt when I first spoke about this coming surprise. That peace is your anchor. You are not unworthy of good news at your door. You are not disqualified by past mistakes. I have already forgiven what you keep replaying in your mind. The knock will not demand that you become someone else. It will invite you to become more fully who I created you to be. There is a difference. Your chosen status means that I guide your intersections. I know who can walk beside you and who cannot. I know what conversations unlock destiny and which ones drain it. When this unfolds, gratitude will replace anxiety. You will see how carefully I timed it. Too early, and you would have mishandled it. Too late, and you would have grown bitter. I chose the precise moment. Continue tending to your daily responsibilities. Faithfulness in small things prepares you for greater ones. Do not abandon discipline because you sense change approaching. You may feel an increase in spiritual sensitivity in the days ahead. That is not coincidence. I am heightening your awareness so you do not miss subtle confirmations. The surprise that changes everything is not about spectacle. It is about alignment. It is about stepping into a flow that feels both new and deeply right. Let go of the belief that good things always come with hidden traps. I am not setting you up for disappointment. I am establishing stability. As you move closer to this moment, speak life over yourself. Declare that you are ready. Declare that you are protected. Declare that you are guided. When the knock finally sounds, you will recognize it not only with your ears but with your spirit. Open the door with courage. Step forward with trust. What I have prepared for you is not fragile. It is anchored in my intention. I want you to examine your heart carefully in these days. Not with fear, but with honesty. Are there lingering grudges you still hold tightly? Are there old narratives that say you are always the one who gets overlooked? Lay those down before the knock arrives, because what I am bringing requires space. The surprise that changes everything will feel like a doorway within a doorway. You will think you are simply answering a visit, but in truth, you will be stepping into a wider season. That wider season includes growth you prayed for, influence you did not expect, and peace you almost stopped believing was possible. I have been teaching you to trust my timing. There were moments when you tried to force your own breakthroughs. You pushed doors that would not open. You chased conversations that led nowhere. That striving exhausted you. Now I am showing you the beauty of what happens when you wait for my hand to move first. The one who approaches your door may carry news that shifts your direction. It could involve work, ministry, family, or a relationship that expands your world. Whatever form it takes, understand that it will not come to shrink you. It will call you forward. You have lived cautiously for so long. You learned to measure every step because you feared falling again. I am not asking you to abandon wisdom. I am asking you to release fear. Wisdom walks with peace. Fear walks with tension. Learn to feel the difference. This coming encounter will test your openness. It will gently challenge the walls you built for protection. Those walls once served a purpose. They helped you survive a difficult chapter. But survival is not your permanent assignment. Flourishing is. I am also refining your discernment. Not every voice that knocks is meant to be welcomed. But this one carries confirmation. You will notice that the conversation aligns with what I have been speaking to your heart privately. There will be harmony, not chaos. Do not underestimate how much I have prepared you. The solitude you endured strengthened your intuition. The prayers you whispered sharpened your hearing. The disappointments you faced built resilience. You are not fragile anymore. You are ready. Some of you worry that accepting this surprise will require leaving something comfortable behind. That may be true. Growth often asks you to release what no longer fits. But what you leave behind will not compare to what you gain. I see the fatigue you have carried, the silent battles, the moments when you smiled publicly but felt uncertain privately. I am not indifferent to your weariness. This shift brings refreshment. It breathes new life into dry places. When the knock comes, your first instinct may be disbelief. You may wonder if it is truly meant for you. Quiet that doubt. You have been positioned for this moment. The surprise also reveals how closely I have been involved in your journey. There were delays you did not understand. There were doors that closed abruptly. I was shielding you from paths that would have drained your future. Trust that the door I now allow to open has been tested by my wisdom. I am reminding you again that you are chosen. Being chosen does not exempt you from hardship. It means hardship will not define you. It means I will weave even your setbacks into strategy. This encounter may bring clarity about decisions you have been wrestling with. You have felt stuck between options, unsure which direction to take. The conversation at your door will illuminate what was previously cloudy. Do not rush the process once it begins. Let it unfold steadily. Let trust build gradually. Let understanding deepen with time. What I am bringing is not temporary excitement. It is sustainable growth. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You will notice a new confidence rising within you, not arrogance, but assurance. The kind that knows you are supported by something greater than yourself. That confidence will influence how you speak, how you plan, how you dream. There may be people who question the change in your life. They may not understand how quickly things begin to shift. Do not feel pressured to explain every detail. What I am doing does not require public approval. I am also aligning your environment. Old distractions will lose their appeal. Conversations that once drained you will fade naturally. I am pruning gently so that healthier connections can take root. As you move toward this moment, continue to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude keeps your heart open. It protects you from entitlement. It reminds you that every good gift flows from my hand. You have been faithful in small things. That faithfulness did not go unnoticed. This knock is not random kindness. It is a response to your consistency. The person who comes may not appear extraordinary at first glance, but their role in your life will become clear over time. I often use ordinary vessels to carry extraordinary shifts. Prepare your mind for possibility instead of limitation. Speak life over your future. Replace phrases of defeat with declarations of trust. When everything begins to change, remain grounded in me. Do not let excitement pull you away from prayer. Do not let opportunity distract you from integrity. This is the season where alignment replaces confusion, where clarity replaces hesitation, where connection replaces isolation. You have endured enough uncertainty. I am steadying your steps. I am guiding the approach. I am overseeing the outcome.